Morning guys! It is the day after Hyper Japan and I thought I would film my haul, which is a very good going for me because usually I take about 2 months after to be like, this is what I bought. However, I haven't got much planned today, so I thought I'm going to film and get it up and hopefully get all my videos up on time this time. So it was another year at Hyper Japan and I was very happy. I always feel like I get the HJ blues after I leave Hyper Japan because it is like my little happy place where I meet people that I love spending time with and I get to buy cute things and just be around all the things that kind of makes me feel happy. So if you also have the HJ blues, then I thought I would do a haul so you can see the cute stuff I bought and you might be able to get them online. So any of the artists or stores or anything which have an online store, I shall leave the links below and all their social medias so you can have a look if you're going to go next year, or if you're feeling a bit sad and around payday you're like, I need to buy some cute stuff. So let's start with my first item. It is a Pokeball, but this one is a love ball. I think I'm not up to date with a lot of Pokemon things because I don't really have any new consoles at the moment. I'm kind of saving up to like buy a house in the future, so I'm trying to be really good with money. However, I do want to play the new Pokemon, so I bought this ball because I thought it was so cute and it was only £3, which was really good, and it actually works, so you can get your Pokemon or your Hyper Japan ticket. So I was with my friend Ellie, who I met for the first time at Hyper Japan, and she bought one of the balls which is called the Heal Ball, which is also really cute. It's like pastel. It kind of looks like what Sylveon would look like if they were a Pokeball, I guess. It's kind of like pastel pink and everything, and then this one has like a love heart on it. I just thought it was really cute, and for £3 it's not too bad. Like, people can overprice stuff at events and everything, so I was quite glad that it wasn't too expensive. So I'm going to put it on my little shelf, and you can also like store things in it. You put jewelry in it and things, so it's like a really cute way of displaying things instead of just having like an ugly box. So I was super happy with my new Pokeball. The Pokeball was actually just from like a random seller with lots of bits and bobs on their store. I didn't catch the name of it, so I'm not too sure if they had an online store or not, but hopefully you'll be able to maybe Google it online. I'll see if I can find one. I can link below, see if you can pick one up. So as always, you got your Hyper Japan fan because it was very warm in there. I wore a shirt a bit like this, so I was boiling. So you have your Hyper Japan fan, which they give out for free, and this says that it's the 2019 one. I usually keep all of mine, put them in scrapbooks so that I can see all of the years that I kind of went. They also hand out a free magazine, so if you're walking around Hyper Japan, you can often pick up a lot of freebies and stuff, and they usually do this magazine. I got it before, and if I'm correct, I think in the back of this they have a little like Nihongo bit so you can learn a bit of Japanese. So I thought it'd be fun if I can try and pronounce the words this time are. So in the back it says Nihongo language, let's Nihongo. So it will have a bit of a story, and then the story will kind of relate to the new Japanese words that you can learn. And this time there is actually quite a few. So are you ready for some really bad pronunciation and really bad Japanese? So we have let's go or just go, which is Aiki. Now please correct me down below if you actually know how to pronounce these, because I'm not that great at this. So Aiki is let's go. We have go for it, which is ganbare. I think it's ganbare. Keep going, sono chuzi. Amazing, sugoi. Hang it in there, makaruna. I don't think I'm saying that right because that sounds like I'm saying macaroons. Makaruna? I'm not too sure. We have come on, which is tanomoya. I think tanomoya. We have so close, which is, I think it's oshai, oshi. Oishi is like delicious, and this is spelled O-S-H-I-I, like for the pronunciation. So I'm not too sure if I'm saying that one right. We have you can do it, which is dekiru. You got it, which is kata. Get in, which is yata, with lots of exclamation points at the end of them. So that obviously if it's like some sort of football match or something like that, because it's kind of a sports edition, it's the ones who like shout at people and be like, come on, you can do it. So I think that's really lovely that each time I kind of can attempt to learn some new words and probably pronounce them really badly. So as usual, there is so many illustrators, so many like independent artists. It's crazy. It's like my favorite part of Hyper Japan, I think, especially this year because there wasn't that many stores. I don't know why, but there wasn't as many stores as there usually is. To me and some of my friends, it feels like Hyper Japan's getting a lot smaller. I really hope it's not like struggling or anything and it doesn't ever like stop, because I would be very upset. It's like my happy thing I get to look forward to each year when you've just got work and normal day-to-day life, and then it's a bit of a nice escapism for us all what enjoy cute things, gaming, Japanese, like everything like that. So I hope it's doing okay, and it's never gonna stop. It just seems like it was a lot smaller this year. It was actually, I think it was a 10-year anniversary, so I thought it'd be a lot bigger considering it was like an anniversary of Hyper Japan, but there wasn't that many stores. However, even though the bottom bit was quite lacking, because even like Artbox and Tofu Cute were a lot smaller than they usually have, upstairs was lots of artists. It didn't fail me. So I was so excited. I found some new artists. I saw some ones I always love and always buy from and go back to, and one of those is, I can never know if it's Mr. Echo Angel or Morocco Angel. I should ask when I see them, but I totally forgot. But I got this print, and as you know, I love origami. So this is a bit different to some of the prints that they do. They usually do like a brown paper with kind of drawings on, a bit like my Little Nightmares one, which you can't really see, but it's that one there. It's got the character from the Little Nightmares game on it. And this one is an origami one. It's very bright. I think it's got to go this way. I think this is how it goes because it's the signature at the bottom, and it's just a very colourful print compared to like the rest of their artist's work. It's kind of like a lot of brown natural colours with some bright colours on top. They also had some Animal Crossing ones, and I'm so disappointed I didn't buy any Animal Crossing things. I saw so like many, and I was gonna like go back after I seen everything I wanted to buy, but I ran out of time because I only did the morning session, and because I was socialising a lot this time, it actually took a lot longer to do the normal things that I do at Hyper Japan, which I absolutely love. However, I did miss out on picking some more stuff up, which my bank balance is probably happy about. But yes, I shall leave the link down below because I've bought from this artist before. They do some amazing prints, and I was really happy with this origami one. Not that I need any more origami prints because I have about 4 now. Okay, so this is a bit of a random one, but this is a sticker from Matcha Works 2019. So I was really thirsty, and the food area was a lot different than usual. It was a bit harder to queue up. I think they maybe put the stalls a bit too close together, so it's like the aisles where you queue up, it was getting a bit merged. For me, that's like a bit of an anxiety thing of too many people and kind of feel like I'm pushing in and a bit like being rude. I was a bit of where to get food and drinks. I did buy some wheel cakes because they didn't actually have a queue, which obviously people weren't really after dessert because it was kind of lunchtime. I think they kind of wanted like proper food, like chicken and ramen and takoyaki and everything, and then have dessert a bit later on. However, I can eat dessert any time of the day. I think I had chocolate for breakfast this morning, so it does not surprise me. And I actually have been looking for this wheel cake stand for ages for when I've been going to Hyper Japan. I've never been able to find it, which is crazy because usually I see most of the stalls, but I found it this time and there was no queue, and I was like, this must be fate. And there's a reason for this. Sadly, I've eaten them, so I can't show you them. If you watch my vlog, I think I film them and they're making them and sort of like show you what they look like, but they're like these thick kind of pancakes, a bit like taiyaki, like the fish ones where they've got like the filling in, but they're just like big cake versions, and they're kind of small, but they're like quite thick, like pancake. And they did red bean and they did a matcha one, but I got the custard one, so I got 3 for £8 and I shared those with my friends, and they're very tasty. But I was very thirsty. I was doing a lot of talking, and because it was very loud this year, I'm not too sure why it felt that loud. I don't know if it's how it was positioned or just more people or something, but it was quite loud and I was struggling to kind of like speak up and for people to hear me. So I was shouting a lot to people like, hi, can I buy one of these please? Hello. So my voice was literally going by the middle of the day, and I was just like, I can't even speak anymore. I need a drink or else I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and not be able to talk, because that's happened to me before. So I got a iced matcha tea. So I went to this random little kind of like store what was outside of the food court area. If you went, it's kind of like food court bit in a different room, come out, and then there's like a green box. And I think the girl thought I was like a complete idiot, because even though I do a lot of stuff on like social media and my job is kind of like technology based in a way that I do like social media marketing and things like that, I'm an old granny when it comes to technology. I I get stuck in my ways, and if it works, don't try and fix it, you know, I'll just keep on going with it. So the way that they actually did payments for getting like a drink is that you get the number. I don't have Apple Pay or any kind of like, is it Google Pay or I don't know what it is, but whatever kind of pay where it's you're doing it on your phone or something. I don't do that. I don't trust myself. So you can do it that way. They'll send you a link and then you can just pay via that. But what I did is you text the number what's outside on the booth. You then say like, hello, I'd like to order something or whatever to them. They will then say, okay, what would you like to order? And you go one for like the, either did an iced matcha latte, I think it was, and an iced just matcha tea. So I went for the matcha tea because I was just really thirsty. So I just wanted like a more liquidy drink, refreshing drink. I don't know. I didn't really fancy a latte. So you put that, so you put like 1 or 2 and then they'll go, great, here you go. Because I don't have the Apple Pay, they come with the iPad and then you can just use contactless on their little gadget thing. And yeah, that was a lot of instructing and telling me what to do, because I was like, wait, you can do what now? What do I do? I'm just thirsty, help. So that was really funny. It's crazy what technology can do. But you got a sticker. She was like, would you like a sticker? And I was like, yes, go for it. I think I need a sticker of well done, like at school, because I've actually figured out how to do this technology. I bought an iced tea and I definitely needed it. So the next illustrator is Geen Jones. He is an adorable illustrator. She's adorable in what she wears. She's a lovely person and she has so many amazing prints and resins and badges and everything that she does. It's so cute. I have mentioned her previously in my favorite Instagrams video, so I can link that down below if you want to watch that, because a lot of people I kind of like might pop up in those kind of videos. But I managed to visit her store. This is her cute little business card, and I'll leave all her shops and social medias down below as well. So I was recently well behaved at Geen Jones and I only got one print. This was £4, which is crazy that they're so cheap. I don't know if they're more expensive on their shops, but it's definitely worth going Hyper Japan in case they do deals on their kind of like merchandise and their prints. I love Sabrina. I don't know if anybody else has been watching it on Netflix, but I absolutely love Sabrina. I've watched season 1 and 2 and I saw these on her Instagram and I was just like, I need these. It's just her with an apple and I just love, like, if I could dress like a crazy witch every day, like I totally would. I mean, I'm a crazy cat lady today, but it's just beautiful and it's a square print, so it's very different to the ones that I've had before. So I'm going to put that on my wall somewhere and hopefully not buy any more prints for a while because I have no place to put them. Help. I'm sorry if the lighting's going really crazy. It's again not very sunny outside, so I have my light box here. I need a new camera. It does not focus and it also changes the light to like really bright to then normal. So it looks like I've got like black background at the minute, but just ignore that. I also got this really cute pin. It says Baking Witch and it's a star shape. It's really pastel and I got this because I love things what are all like witchy, like Harry Potter and things like that. And I love cute things and I love food. I love dessert, I love sweets, I love donuts, I love cake, I love cookies. So I thought this I need to get like some sort of like Edith scroll or something. I need to get like a denim jacket where I can start putting my pins on. She had so many what were like that but with different like witch things, like pastel witch and stuff, so they were adorable and I think it was about £3. When I was also at Geen Jones's stall, I bumped into Gemma. Her Instagram is, I think it's Pastel Gemma, and she was very lovely and she looked adorable in all her pastel clothing and stuff, so I'll leave her Instagram down below as well if you want to check her out. Talking of friends, Denis, who I went with in my group of friends, also gave us all one of his stickers. He's an illustrator and he does lots of different kind of illustrations of like Marvel, anime, games and things like that. He's really super talented. I don't know if he's going to be selling any like stickers or things at the minute. However, if you go give him a follow, I'll link his Instagram down below and give him a follow. I'd really appreciate that because he has such amazing work. Whenever I go, I also usually pick up artists' cards. I didn't actually pick up as many as I usually do. I kind of was getting getting so distracted this year. It was really bad. I was just talking so much and having such a good time. I kind of forgot to do this and that. But I did get 2 business cards. So I've got Geen Jones one, and then I also have this illustrator's one, which is so adorable, and I'm going to follow them on Instagram because it's also a good way to find the people you like afterwards on all their social media in case you want to kind of see the new artwork that they're kind of bringing out. And this one is Stubbings, and it is adorable. So I don't know if it's really focusing very well, but there's a little illustration of what she looks like and all of her social media information and her store. And then on front, it's so cute. It's like a little illustration itself, what you could probably frame, and it's so adorable. I just had to pick it up. So definitely go give her a follow. Her stuff was beautiful, but I didn't actually pick anything up because I was trying not to buy too many things. And then the store next to her, which I was actually looking at as well, she actually handed me one of her business cards, and I was like, thank you. And it is Sarah Childs, and she is an artist and a writer. She does commission pieces as well. So it has her mobile number and it has her email and website, so you can actually get commissions done from her, which is amazing. So on her business card there is just a little bit of artwork so you can tell what her style is. So if you check her out and you want something specific being drawn or anything like that, then definitely go check her out because she can do commissions for you. So her store was adorable and she seemed like such a lovely person. Okay, it is time. It is my favourite artist. It is Sushi Art Studios, and I always link her below, so go check her out. I always buy her art prints. I have 4 because I think it was 3 for £12 or something. I don't know if it was 3 or 4, but I think I got maybe 3 and then 1 extra because there was just so many that I wanted. Hopefully not being too annoying, but I got that and I got the book and I was like, can I have A4 of that one and that one, and then can I have that one and then that one, and can I also have this badges? Oh, can I have that t-shirt? So it all come together at £40, which I think is a really good price for like original artwork and everything like that. She also this year had a little box which had originals in. Unfortunately I didn't have enough money to buy one of the originals. There was one of this really cute cat with like a little holly, like Christmas hollies, and I really wanted to buy it, but it was a bit more expensive than obviously the ones what she prints multiples of, because it's original piece, you'll be the only one what will have it. If I had more money I really wish I could buy that one because it was so beautiful. But this is the artist I mainly have. Obviously it's very dark in my room at the moment, but the one I mainly have in all of my room, mixed with a few other artists. Until I move out I don't have any more space for art prints on my walls, but she is the one that I first saw when I went to Hyper Japan, and I will always go back to because I just love her style so much. It's kind of like the style I used to draw in slightly, but mine was obviously a bit crap and hers is very beautiful. So the first one I picked up, which I was really looking forward to getting because it was on her Instagram and I was just like, oh my god, I need that, is the Animals of Farthing Wood. I remember watching this as a child. I think it was quite a traumatic like film, or was it a TV show? But I remember watching it as a child, and this is just beautiful. So it has like an owl, is that like a buzzard maybe? I have like a little mole, a badger, a fox, and I just love foxes. We have a, oh, what are they called? Is it a ferret? I'm not too sure. If you know what this is, comment down below because my animal knowledge is not good at the moment. We have some hares, a squirrel, a frog, a mouse, a tiny mouse which you can see in the corner there, a snake, and also a, oh, what are they called? Pheasant? No, a grouse? One of those birds. So this is super beautiful. She actually does a key ring which has all of the animals in a circle around it, so definitely pick that up. My next one may be another origami print. I already have an origami print from her before, but I needed another one maybe. So this was a lot different to the other one I bought anyway, and the other art style that I got from Marco Angel, and this one has a close-up and it's just beautiful. It's like a portrait version and it is so beautiful. So I can't wait to put that with my origami things. Maybe I should have an origami wall because I have so many now. And then I have this one. I can't remember what this one's called, but it's like a kitsune, kind of like foxy thing with all the different tails, and it has like a what thing? She has so many different versions of this. She has like a sakura fox, she has all these different pins and necklaces which have these different kitsunes on. But I went for this one because I liked the way it kind of like flowed upwards, how it was like quite big at the top and then went to a smaller bit at the bottom. But I was really struggling to decide on this one or the other one which was like painting. Maybe I'll pick that one up next time, but this is so beautiful. And the last print I got was this one, and I think this one's called The Guardian of Spells, or The Guardian of the Book of Spells. It's like a witchy theme, which I could not pass up. It literally looks like something what would be out of Harry Potter, like some sort of like creature from it, and it has like a little key there, which I love Victorian keys, and it looks quite similar to my tattoo, so I had to pick it up. And also it has a very cute kitsune. It's got a more cuter face on this one. It's got a book of spells and all these candles here, and I just love how she's done that and how she's made the candles look like they're actually glowing. So beautiful, and I thought it'd just go really nice as a mixture of my room of being like kind of Harry Potter based and like anime Japanese art. So that was all of the prints from her, and I was so happy with what I picked up. I wanted so many more. There was like Pokemon ones, there was Digimon, there was everything what you could possibly want, but I restrained myself and just got those 4. Now onto the little bits. I guess I kind of bought another print. This is a postcard. I have bought a postcard before from her. I got a smaller frame, so it's kind of like a frame where it has white on it and then you can stick it there so it looks like a big picture. However, it's just a postcard. But these were £1, which I thought was incredible because they're beautiful. She did all of her new kitsune styles, and this is the Sakura one, and it's not coloured, it's just like a black line drawing but just with a bit of colour in the light shade. I thought it was beautiful, so I had to pick that up. I wish I bought all of the postcards now because they were only £1 each. I also bought 2 more pins. These were 50p each. Hopefully, I don't think my camera's going to focus on them, but this is a little tiny badge and it's got a fluffy kitten on it. It's so adorable. Little yellow polka dot background, but I'll take pictures on my Instagram so you can see close-ups of those because my camera is terrible. I also got another one which I love. I wish I bought some more pins as well. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, you can't get it in shops day to day, so you kind of don't spend much because you're trying to be good, then you come home and you're just like, I really wish I bought more because this makes me really happy. So I also got this other pin which you also can't see very well because it's not focusing, but it's the Sakura Kitsune, but it's just a close-up of the face with like a pink metallic background. I then bought this keychain. I've already got a keychain which I've hung underneath an art print of the same kitsune, kind of just on the little hooks on the bottom, so it kind of like hangs on my wall. I think I'll probably do the same with this one because I want to use them on my bags and stuff, but I get worried about them getting ruined. The packaging for these are so beautiful, and I really like how the clip is a star design. This is the Sakura Kitsune, and she did all of her different kitsune styles. Well, there were so many wanted. It's also glittery as well, and on the bottom it says a Fox Festival. This was about £6, and I think you could get like 2 for 10 or something like that. I'll link the store below and you can take a look so you can see all the different types of kitsune that she's done for all of these designs. Okay, last item. It doesn't feel like I've done that much of a long haul because I didn't actually buy any like food or anything from Tofu Cute. I mainly bought like art prints and stuff like that. However, I did actually buy some dango, which I wish I could show you. It's in the fridge though, and I totally forgot about it, but I can't be bothered to go downstairs and get it out the fridge because my camera will go crazy. But it's a dango which I'll take a picture of. I'll put it on my Instagram so you kind of know what I'm talking about. But it's the ones you see in anime where it's like the 2 balls that look a little bit like kind of mochi, and it's like a pink one, a white one, and then a green one. I don't know if it's like matcha flavoured, strawberry flavoured or something like that. And it's on a stick, and it was £2.50, and that was from the Japan Centre. My friend Ellie also bought one as well, so I'll have to ask her how it tastes because I haven't eaten mine yet. And also bought the little cornet. I think you might have seen them in my hauls before. I always buy them. They've got like cream, they do like matcha cream. I got the custard one. It's like a cornet, like bread, cream inside. And I didn't buy any dorayaki either, so I had quite a healthy haul this time. So my last item is this t-shirt. This is actually the first clothing item I think I've ever bought from Hyper Japan, mainly because of the way my body shape is. I get really nervous buying things without trying them on, but I've got a medium and she kind of showed it to me and I was just like, yeah, I think that'll fit if I don't eat too much food. it'll be fine. And it does fit, and it isn't too tight fitting on me. I like things to be a bit more loose and a bit baggy and more comfortable. This is the Sakura Kitsune, the same print I bought last year. There's a A4 print of this I have, and she's printed it on a t-shirt. The print quality is actually really good. It actually looks like her drawings, which I love because sometimes with print it can be a bit worrying how the print will take to the fabric if it'll kind of blur it, and then your style just doesn't look like your style anymore. And it's actually super soft soft, and it was only £15, which is ridiculously cheap. Like, for an independent artist to then produce this t-shirt and sell it for £15 when you see stuff in Primark which is mass produced and it's like £20, it's like crazy how much you can get these like lovely one-piece items from, which not a lot of people are going to have. She also did lots of different kitsunes of them, so I don't know if she sells those on her Etsy store. I can't remember if she did last time I looked. However, she does. I think I'm gonna have to get a couple more because they're so soft and such good quality. For £15 it's like really worth it, and I'd rather give my money to someone that's independent and it's their living and how they kind of survive and what they enjoy to keep going, rather than going to like your general store and giving £20-15 to them for an item which you're not gonna love as much. So definitely check those out, because I know she does like a small to an extra large as well. So that is it. I'm exhausted. I'm very hot with my windows closed and my box light on. I haven't slept much lately, so I feel a bit like but thank you so much for watching. If you went to Hyper Japan this year, I hope you had a great time, and if you bought some cute things or saw some cool artists or anything, comment them down below, and also leave any links to people that you bought from which you love down below so people can see and check them out. It's just really nice for us to kind of support the independent people, and all their artwork and everything can show that we appreciate it and to keep going. Let me know if you're going to Hyper Japan next year. I don't know if there was a Christmas festival they were doing. I didn't really see much advertisement for that. Don't know if that's going on this year or not. I don't know if I'm going to go, but if you're going to that this year or going next year, then give this video a thumbs up so we can see how many people will be at Hyper Japan next year. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and thank you for all the people that I met at Hyper Japan. It was a really nice experience for me this year, and I made so many new friends. It's so hard sometimes to be like, not necessarily just a girl that's nerdy. I think anyone what's kind of like nerdy or like slightly different things to like other people, it can be so hard to meet people what kind of have the same interests as you, and to be in a place where everyone's just so positive about it, it's like really heartwarming, and that's why it's like my happy place for me. So just a big thank you to all the people that I met there, and a big thank you to all my friends who came with me as well and had like a lovely day. So I just wanted to add that in. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I am definitely going to leave now, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.